Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about a second unit, rural social institutions. Rural social institutions. There are three main portions: joint family system, its meaning, characteristics, and types. Second one, caste system, its characteristics and changes in caste system. And third one, scheduled caste, untouchability, and social exclusion. Today we will discuss about the first portion, that is a joint family system. Joint family system in India. Here the joint family systems are mainly existed in Indian society. So there are three basic pillars of a Indian social structure: joint family system, caste system, and a village community are often regarded as the pillars of Indian social structure. Family in India has remained a vital institution and a foremost primary group and a protector and a defender of a individual members' right to property. Here, so many sociologists gave definition about what this joint family system. Here, mainly the definition of Iravati Karve, the first Indian sociologist, Iravati Karve. She gave a definition in his main book, The Kinship Organization in India. According to her, a joint family is a group of people who generally live under one roof, who eat food cooked at one hearth, who hold property in a common and participate in a common family worship and are related to each other as some particular type of a kindred. According to Iravati Karve ಅವರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ joint family ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it's a group of people means two or three generations living together who generally live under one roof, who eat food cooked at one hearth. ಒಂದೇ ಒಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಯಾರಿಸಿದಂತ ಆಹಾರವನ್ನು ಸೇವಿಸ್ತಾ, ಹೂ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇನ್ ಕಾಮನ್, ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಆಸ್ತಿಯ ಅಧಿಕಾರವನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿರುವಂತಹ, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ವರ್ಷಿಪ್, ಒಂದೇ ಕುಲದೇವರನ್ನ ಆರಾಧಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ, ಒಂದೇ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ರೂಫಿನಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಎರಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 2 or 3 generations living together in this system called as a what joint family system. According to K.M. Kapadia, one of the sociologists, he says that he explained in his main book Marriage and Family in India, joint family means a group formed not only a couple and their children but also other relations either from a father's side or from a mother's side, depending on whether the joint family is patrilineal or a matrilineal. So this is a definition of a joint family. Next, characteristics of a joint family. There are so many characteristics, 10 main characteristics of a joint family. First one, the depth of generation, common roof, common kitchen, common worship, common property, exercise of authority, arranged marriages, higher rate of procreation, identification with the mutual rights and obligations towards the family, and 10th one, self-sufficiency. These are the main characteristics of a joint family. We will discuss this one now. First one, depth of generation. Depth of generation means a joint family consists of a people of 3 or more generations, including grandparents, parents, and children. Sometimes other kins such as uncles, aunties, cousins, and great grandsons also live in a joint family. This is a depth of generations, group of people living together. And second one, a common roof. Henry Maine, one of the sociologists, called the joint family a greater home. Mahamane anteli karitanille. Members of joint family normally reside together under a same roof. It is a place to uphold the family heritage. Common roof is a place for a socio-economic, religious, entertainment, etc. Due to the scarcity of accommodations, members of the joint family may reside separately. Still, they try to retain regular contacts and the feeling of belonging to the same family. They have emotional and economic links with the original family. And third characteristics, that is a common kitchen. Members eat the food prepared jointly at the common kitchen. Normally, the eldest female member of the family, the wife of the karta, supervises the work at the kitchen. Rest of the female members are engaged with the different kitchen routines or helping works. A single kitchen routine under a common roof is a unique element of a joint family. And a fourth characteristics, joint family, common worship. Common worship. Joint family derives its strength from a religion, and it is associated with the various religious rituals and practices. Every family may have its own deity or a kula devata and its own religious traditions. Members of the family take part in common worship, rites and ceremonies. At least once in a year, they join the other members to take part in festivals, feasting, marriage ceremonies and so on. And next one, common property. The members hold a common property as O'Malley writes, one author writes O'Malley. The joint family is a cooperative institution similar to a joint stock company in which there is a joint property. The total earnings of the members are pooled into a common purse of the family, and family expenses are met with the funds out of that. And sixth characteristic, that is the exercise of authority, rule of Karta. The head of the joint family is called as a Karta. In the patriarchal joint family, usually the eldest male member known as Karta exercises authority. The superordination of the eldest member and the subordination of all other members to him is the keynote of the joint family. His commands are normally obeyed by others. Karta ruled is a family, or his rule in family by love and affection. Similarly, in the matriarchal joint family, the eldest female in matriarchal family, eldest female member exercise the supreme authority. And seventh one, arranged marriages. In the joint family, the elders consider it as their privilege to arrange the marriages of the members. The individual's right to select his or her life partners is undermined. So the younger members rarely challenge their decisions and arrangements, but nowadays selecting a life partner to a family member is more democratic in nature. Eighth one, identification with the mutual rights and obligations towards the family. Every member of the joint family has his own duties and obligations towards the family. The family in turn protects the interests and promotes the welfare of all. The senior members of the family acts as a mentor for junior members. And ninth characteristics, ninth one, self-sufficiency. Joint family is relatively self-sufficient. It used to meet the economic, recreational, medical, educational and other needs of the members. No type of family is self-reliant that way today. So these are the characteristics of a joint family. These are the characteristics of a joint family. And next, the types of joint family. There are so many types of joint families are there. The main two categories or two types of a joint family are patriarchal joint family and a matriarchal joint family. Patriarchal joint family existed in Nambudris of Kerala, that is called as a Illam, and matriarchal joint family, the Nayars of Kerala and Bunds of South Kerala. So they practicing matriarchal, mother-centered family or a mother-dominated family. There are two types of these are two types of joint families: patriarchal and matriarchal, Illam and Tarvat. So we will discuss this one to next class. Okay. Okay.